Yes, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Red Divide. Mark, I took your thunder this time. How you doing, my boyki?
I was doing just fine until that. Sorry, everyone, that you had such a poor intro this time around because of my cousin. I
Uh,
do apologize for that.
I'm so sick and tired of you starting the show. You
Oh,
always mentioning Man United before Liverpool. Liverpool must always be mentioned before Man United in this show.
how can that be? You want the big team first, right? What are you talking about?
That's exactly why we mentioned first, my cuz, not 11th in the
Too
league.
funny. Too funny. It's not
So,
it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Take it easy.
yeah, it's been a marathon for 10 years. When are you going to get into fifth gear? You're still in fourth gear.
The marathon's 30 years.
Oh, low blow. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, Fenerbahce this weekend going up against your old manager, Jose Mourinho.
Yeah. A
Woof.
little bit of European football. Exciting stuff. Even though it is Thursday night football, the Liverpool Cup, we'll take it. You know,
Well, you proved yourself in the Champions League. You couldn't play in the Champions League. You finished last in the log. So, yeah, maybe Thursday night is your calling.
no, we just wanted to mix it up a bit. No need to always be, the top dog. You know, get some excitement going. It's been too predictable. You can't always be Champions League. Mix it up.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway,
you can't be top dog, especially when Ferguson left. It's just been a downgrade from there.
that's 100% accurate. I cannot say anything about that since Fergie. Everything has been a downgrade, but we're slowly finding our feet. We have a bright future. We'll be okay. Don't worry. We'll be okay. The
Yeah,
building blocks are now firmly in place.
we,
So
but you
one
say
step
that
at a time.
now. You say that now. We have a bright future. We'll be talking after the Fenerbahce game.
Yeah, but again, this is short term. I'm talking long term. I think, spending money on the amenities, on the youth football, the structure, it's all coming together. It'll take some time, unfortunately. But geez, we waited 10 years or 11 years, might as well wait another couple and then be back at the summit, back as the most dangerous team on the planet. It's around the corner, my friend. Don't stress.
Because you are so delusional. You sound worse. You sound worse than the Arsenal fans right now. What's wrong with you?
Whoa! Listen, you can chew me whatever. Don't chew me. I'm like an Arsenal fan. Jeez, the vision runs thick in their blood. My gosh! Wow.
So tell me about Fenerbahce. What do you reckon? Well, Jose Mourinho gonna be a technical genius. He's going to defend his way to a win there, or can your current winning form take you through this European night?
Well, Jose, he's going to be pragmatic. He's going to park that bus. He's going to make it extremely difficult to score, extremely difficult to put the passes together in the final third, all over us like a rash. It's going to be 11 men defending, and we're going to have to try and break that down. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. And in Turkey, hey, if I'm not mistaken, I think I just recall that United have had a really tough time in Turkey. I don't actually know how many games we won in Turkey, but I don't think it's much. Maybe none. I just remember we played a team last year in Turkey, and I think I remember that we'd never won in Turkey before. So pretty strange, pretty crazy. I may be mistaken, but I do seem to remember that, and I was quite shocked by that. So yeah, let's see.
Very hostile crowd in Turkey. Jose Mourinho, he's going to have his sub bench behind the goals. He's going to have all the Turkey kebab shops behind the goals. He's going to have the whole of Turkey in the goals. He's got a point to prove against Man United, especially being a former manager. So, yeah, tough game away. Tough game away. What do you reckon? What's the score?
I'd love to say we kick on from this weekend's great win against Brentford. Good comeback win, but I think it's likely going to be a draw. You can see a 0-0 or a 1-1, knowing Jose Mourinho's football. It'll be extremely tough. Knowing it all too well, having him a manager once upon a time. So, yeah, it's going to be 0-0, 1-1, in my opinion. I don't see us going there and winning handsomely, as you mentioned. Extremely hostile, the flares, the songs, the drums. It's going to be like no tomorrow. So, yeah, it's going to be rough. It's going to be an amazing occasion, I think, to be on the field and play in that environment. So yeah, I look forward to it, but I don't quite see us coming out of there unscathed. I see a draw, unfortunately, just knowing Mourinho and his brand of football. And yeah,
Yeah,
so that's what I expect. And yeah, good touch. He's never mind the 11 men on the field. He's going to have all his resources blocking the goal as well. That's just Mourinho's way. And I'm sure he'll get in the ref's ear early to intimidate the ref, so the ref thinks, hey, you better not, blow things too much to United's way, because Mourinho is going to give me an earful and then have a lot to say after the game. So he uses all the tactics, the dark arts, all of them, and it's great. I don't have anything against that. It's just going to be one hell of a challenge. And yeah, I don't know if this United team is ready to run through the fire to come out with a result. But let's see. I'm going with a draw.
yeah. You know what? Don't be surprised if you see in the media Jose Mourinho has a go at the club, or he has a go at the players, or he has a go at Ten Hag. He's notorious for the build-up, mind games. That's exactly his game. So yeah, tough game. Going to Turkey is never an easy game. I think if you guys get a draw, you'll be lucky. But yeah, we got to keep Ten Hag. Got to keep Ten Hag in his job, and obviously keep you guys in the competition for as long as possible, so that you struggle in the league. So yeah, I'm hoping you guys get a 1-1 draw.
Look, like I said in the previous video, be very careful what you wish for. Eh? Don't ask for Ten Hag, and then he starts finding his feet again, and the team starts playing the way we want, and then we're flying. Take it easy there.
Yeah, he's shown his quality. What's it, 3 seasons now? The first season you guys did it right. You finished what, top 3, and then the second season you finished the second page of the log, but you won a trophy. And last season also not even in the second page. Did you finish 11th? Was it 8th? 8th. Oh, jeez, 8th. So close to the second page.
So here's another stat for you. Ten Hag's won more than Liverpool since he's been at United. What now?
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, he may continue may continue to stay in his job and be mediocre and finish 8th and currently 11th. He can, but that's going to keep him in his job. He's not going to win more than Liverpool, because we had a terrible season where we weren't in the Champions League. But the boys are back where we belong. We in Champions League now. We haven't lost a game. It's going to be tough against Leipzig. Whereas when you guys play Champions League, you finish bottom of your log. So levels, my cuz, levels, But we can't always be good luck, Liverpool.
Bad season. It's like you said, you had a bad season. We had a bad season. What do you want to do? They come and go. It's what it is.
So we agree. Probably a draw.
Yeah.
It's probably a fair shot. Away from home, it's not easy. And Liverpool going to Leipzig. Tough game.
Oof. Yeah, I know. It's going to be a tough one. Into Germany, I don't think it's ever an easy place to travel to.
No,
I think you mentioned
not at all.
On one of the previous videos, they tar the top.
Tar on the log. Yeah, tar on the log,
so
yeah.
Means they're doing well, they're in the groove, they're on form. So it's all about whether you can stop them from doing the same job to you guys.
And you see, that's going to be a tricky one, because we've got a couple of injuries. Costas, he didn't feature. He had a knock. Jota's got an injury. McAllister was out to illness. Endo was out to illness. Trent didn't train before the Chelsea game. I think he had 1 training session since he came back from England. So we've got a couple of niggles. I'm just like, I'm in 2 minds. We need the points so that we can finish in the top 8, so we don't have the 2 extra games. But then again, with one mind to the game against Arsenal in the Premier League. I don't know. What do we do? Do we rotate now? Or because we have games coming up thick and fast, what do we do? Do we maybe rotate 3 or 4 players and then try and keep our strongest players for the league? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in Arne Slot's shoes right now, because he has some really difficult squad decisions to make ahead of Wednesday's game and the game against Arsenal on Sunday. True. That's so true. So if we had to go to Leipzig and nick a win, I'll be over the moon. Even if we get a draw, I wouldn't be too unhappy with that. There's still many games to go now that they've changed the format to more of the league than to group stages. And yeah, for me, I want to focus on the league. I'm not saying that the Champions League isn't important, because it is important. But if we get a draw away, I'll still be okay with that. And yeah, one mind on the Arsenal game, because that's probably going to be our most toughest game of the season so far in the Premier League.
For sure.
So yeah, maybe a 1-1, maybe a 1-1, maybe a 2-2. I'll be happy with the win. But then again, when the players have to play games so quick and fast after each other, it's not easy. It's not easy at all.
I can see a couple of losses here on the way here for Liverpool. A loss in Germany, a little loss against Arsenal.
Yeah, the thing is, you can't see much. You're a Man United supporter. So, but yeah, it's not going to be easy. To be fair, there is some method to your madness. Tough games coming: Leipzig, Arsenal, Brighton twice, Aston Villa, Leverkusen. It's probably going to be the biggest test so far in the league.
There's probably 2 or 3 losses in that run of 5 or 6 games.
No, I'm hoping that the boys can stay resilient and show their form and their quality. But yeah, this is football. This is sport. Playing every 3 days, never easy, even for professional athletes. So we'll see. We can just play our best and hope for the best. Can't do much more than that.
See you crying on behalf of them already. They're always crying. There's too many games. Now you crying on their behalf, saying, "Oh,
no, no, not at all. Look, I'm happy. I get to watch football every 3 days. But when we were playing sport, you play one game every week. You train 2 or 3 times a week, and after that game, you sat. Your body's tired.
Yeah. But you're going to school or work, and you're doing this or that. When all you do is that, and you get paid ridiculous amount of money, you got to suck it up, buttercup, and get moving.
Yeah. So if the squad stays fit, I think we have a good chance to come out of this in good shape, maximum points. But yeah, we're already going into this Leipzig game with 3, 4 possible injuries. So we'll see. We just have to use the squad to the best of our capability. And that's it.
What do you reckon? Right. In all seriousness, I think it'll be tough. And I think it'll either be a draw or Liverpool or Leipzig. Sorry, one of the L's. Leipzig.
Say it, Micah. Say it. Liverpool.
Leipzig will nick a win, but I think it'll be a draw, and then it'll put you firmly in for that loss on this weekend.
How do you choose Arsenal?
I'm sure we'll talk about that in another video.
How do you choose Arsenal over Liverpool? What's wrong with you?
It's tough. Look, 2 of my biggest enemies. But just because I want to see you guys lose a little, they just lost to Bournemouth. Shame. They just lost to Bournemouth. Let those dudes at least get a little win against, Liverpool. Why not?
Well, we'll get into that in the next episode. But yeah, hopefully looking forward to some positive results. The boys need to dig deep. And yeah, hopefully in the next episode, we're both smiling. I don't know, Jose Mourinho might change that episode for you. He might ruin the party, like you said. But yeah, looking forward to that in the next episode.
Definitely. Sounds good. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Good luck to United. May Liverpool lose, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.
Come on, Liverpool.